welcome to What to Buy with Dr. Thompson in Dr. Thompson TV. And today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Am Setsuna. And it's a game believe you should buy because it's a game that brings us to a time where games were simpler. To me, it reminds me of Final Fantasy IV. It's a jrpg. It's made by a company called Tokyo RPG Factory, and it was published by Square Enix, the very same guys that brought us Final Fantasy, funnily enough. Back in that way, in the day, it was called just Square, not Square Enix. But I digress. This game is absolutely beautiful. It's almost perfect. I want to say it's perfect because in the genre it's in, it's very hard to contest with the great titles that Square Enix produced with the Final Fantasy series, especially with Final Fantasy IV, but it is very, very close. And if it was not for the nostalgia factor, I would even say it's on the same level. It has beautiful, beautiful graphics. Just look at the game. It looks like it was hand drawn. It's amazing the way the game looks. The music goes really, really well with the game. It's insane how soothing and the sounds can become at some points, and how it just revolves around the graphics to create this lovely ambience, this lovely experience that the game is. It has an absurdly good story. It's just absurd the way that they wrote the story. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna give you the basic gist of it. The story revolves around this character. That's your character, as you can see. I named my character Thompson, obviously, and we are basically a mercenary that does jobs of killing things for money. Basically, that's what we do. And as you can see, we're with this guy here, and he's taking us through the tutorial where we learn the battle system. On a side note, the battle system is just like an ancient RPG. That may be a turn-off for lots of people. People nowadays are used to action RPGs where you actually click the controller to kill the guys. Now you're here, you just select the option to kill. It's just like a Pokemon type game. That's the kind of RPG, turn-based RPG we're talking about here. Anyway, I digress. This guy's just taking us through the tutorial. We are this mercenary that takes contracts for money, and that's our only goal. That's our profession, and that's what we do. But then we're presented with another contract you're gonna see in a minute here. What happens just after I save the game for no reason. You're gonna see here in a few seconds after I kill the boss that's coming up. He's coming just around this corner here. Comes a character that tells us to go and kill this girl in a village that's called the Village of Sacrifice, and that's what we're supposed to do. And obviously there's an involvement between our character and that same girl we're supposed to kill, and the plot just goes from there. And that's where I'm gonna shut up about the story. If you want to play the game, play it for yourself. It has a lovely story. It's really great. It's an experience in and of its own. Not only the story, but all the combat system, the way the cutscenes are made, and the way the music goes into it all just makes this game absolutely amazing in my eyes. The character development is great. They develop the characters in such a way that they feel like they actually have personalities of their own, like they're real people and they matter. And they can make all of this without voice actors. That's insane. All the game is in text, as you can see. All the dialogue is in text. The characters have no voices, except when in the battle system they have voices. Okay, but they don't really say much. It's just an experience that you need. You must try it out. The game is a little on the expensive side. It's approaching the $40 mark, I believe. Maybe that's a bit too much for a type of game this dated. Let's be honest, these types of games are dated, but for my money, it's worth it. I love these types of games, and if you like JRPGs, you will pay this amount of money, and you will not cry about the money you just spent, because yes, it's a lot of money to ask for a game, $40, especially on PC, but it is really worth it if you like this type of games. It's just one of the great JRPGs that I ever played in my life, and I believe that you should put yourself through the experience, or just give it a try. If you see it on sale and you're not sure if you wanna buy it or not, just give it a try. If it's on sale for like 20 euros or $20, wherever you live, wherever your currency is. The story is beautiful, the graphics are beautiful, the music is beautiful. It's for me, for my money, it's a perfect JRPG, and I miss that these games exist, because they do not exist anymore. You need to go back 20 years to play a game like this, and this one is just out. And as you can see here on the screen, the way they made it, it's really beautiful, and it's an amazing experience. And I hope from the bottom of my heart that you put yourself through the experience, because it will make you see gaming as really an art form. I believe this game is not only a game, but is also a form of art, and I believe that you should try it out. That being said, that concludes this segment of what to buy. Definitely buy I Am Setsuna. For me, this is a 10 out of 10 in the JRPG department, but I am biased. I just love the story. It's one of those types of plots that makes you cry, but yeah, I'm just a sensible guy, I guess. I would give it, to be honest, yeah, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 in my eyes, but as I said, I'm biased, so realistically, maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10 for somebody that's not as biased as me with the genre, but give it a try. I'm sure you'll like it if you like this type of game that has a nice story, a nice revolving story with nice character development. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you liked it, consider leaving a like on the video and consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you again soon, guys. Peace.